I finally made it through medical school. Somehow I made it through. I'm just an intern. I still make a mistake or two. I was last in my class, barely passed at the institute. Now I'm trying to avoid, yeah, I'm trying to avoid a malpractice suit. Hey, like a surgeon, yeah, cutting for the very first time. Like a surgeon, organ transplants are on my line. Better give me all your Gosners. This patient's fading fast. Complications have set in. Don't know how long he'll last. Let me see that IV. Here we go. Time to operate. I'll pull his insides out. I'll pull his insides out and see what he ate. Yeah, like a surgeon. Hey, cutting for the very first time. Like a surgeon. Here's a waiver for you to sign. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's a fact, I'm a quack, the disgrace of the AMA, 'cause my patients die. Yeah, my patients die before they can pay. Yeah, like a surgeon. Hey, cutting for the very first time. Like a surgeon. Got your kidneys on my mind. Like a surgeon. Ow, ow, ow. Like a surgeon. When I reach inside with my scalpel and my forceps and retractors. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, baby, yeah. I can hear your heartbeat for the very last time. Now, I'll tell you a true story. I used to be a meat cutter, and I was a professional meat cutter. I can handle a knife better than most people can. Now, I was never a doctor or a surgeon, but I was a professional meat cutter. What did I cut up, you're asking? Pigs, cattle, moose, deer, turkeys, chickens, and I cut up pretty well everything that you can see as far as wild animals go in the woods. I was a professional meat cutter, and I could handle a knife better than most people. And you're probably saying, how did you learn that? Well, my social worker wanted me to go to trade school, and I did it because my social worker asked me to go to trade school. So I took the course, and I was cutting up everything you can imagine. And I used to take knives away from people that pulled them on me. I got into fights with people, they'd pull a knife on me, I'd take it away from them and slap them across the head a few times and let them go. And they knew not to pull a knife on me because they were pulling it on the wrong fellow. Now, surgery would be complicated. Can you imagine opening up a chest and doing a heart surgery? That would be complicated. Now, I've cut up pigs and cattle and moose and deer and every critter that creeped and crawled, I've cut 'em up. And that's something a lot of people don't know about Dennis Ramsay. He was a professional meat cutter. They don't know that. That's why I say when you look at somebody, don't judge them. You might not know what that can of worms is, what you're opening up. You might not realize it. Is cutting meat dangerous? Yes and no. I used to use the bandsaw to cut up the steaks. You got to watch your damn fingers. Trent Bellier was in my class, and he was careless one day cutting the steaks on the bandsaw, and he cut off his baby finger because he wasn't watching what he was doing. He was there talking and joking and being a smartass, and lost a baby finger from the bandsaw. So when it fell on the floor, I picked his finger up, gave it to the teacher. I said, get him to the hospital, sew that fucking finger on. So they did take him to the hospital, and they sewed his finger on, I guess. And he had nerve damage in that finger, so he tells me. But anyhow, that's a Weird Al song, Like a Surgeon. It's kind of funny. It's a humorous song, cutting for the very first time. Knives are dangerous. Did you realize I've seen many people cut their fingers and need stitches? When you're handling a knife, you got to know what you're doing. I used to get a lot of nicks. You're probably saying, what are nicks? That's where you would hit your finger with the knife. You'd get a little bit of blood, but it wouldn't be a bad cut. It would be just a cut. I call them nicks. That's what I call them, nicks. So to all you people out there, don't ever pull a knife on Dennis Ramsay, because he might stick it right in you. You'd be pulling it on the wrong fella. Piece of advice. Anyhow, the art's not going good this summer because of this coronavirus. In the last 3 months, I only sold one painting because people are paranoid and scared to come to the house. And that's 6 feet they want to keep away from you. Anyhow, meat cutting is dangerous. You can lose your fingers. You can lose a hand. You got to watch when you're cutting. It's skill. You got to learn how to use a knife. Now, my wife was a paranoid schizophrenic. Do you know what that is? And she used to pull knives on me all the time. Pear knives. Try to stab me or stick me with a pear knife. I used to grab her hand and squeeze her wrist. I'd squeeze her wrist and she'd let go of the knife. Know what I mean? And she was dangerous. She was dangerous. You didn't know what she was going to do. She was unpredictable. You know what I mean? She'd be fine one day, next day want to stick you with a knife or pull a hair out of your head. She used to pull a hair out of my head and scratch me and dig me where I was bleeding. She was violent, but she had no control over her paranoid schizophrenia, if you know what I'm saying. Now, my advice to all you bad guys out there and bad girls, never ever pull a weapon, a knife, a baseball bat, or a gun if you don't know how to use it. Never pull it on anybody. You know why? They'll take it from you and use it on you. So be careful. Don't ever pull a knife or a gun or a crowbar or a baseball bat if you don't know how to use it. Don't pull it. You better know how to use it before you pull it out of your closet. Subscribe to the Dennis Ramsay YouTube channel. Please push that red subscribe button now. Share the 9,000 videos of Dennis Ramsay. And I appreciate that. I got lots of stories to tell in the future. They're all true. Got to remember, I lived 56 years. I've done a lot in my life. And I've seen a lot. So, to all you smart asses out there that run me down, man, if you only knew half of the shit I went through, it would scare the shit right out of you. You'd shit yourself or piss yourself. Anyhow, Dennis Ramsay is Kempfel's best folk artist, and he lives at 27 Canaan Avenue, Kempfel, Apartment B, Nova Scotia, Canada, Yellow House, white trim. Please come by the Dennis Ramsay folk art paintings, abstract art paintings, fine art paintings too. Apartment B is upstairs. Knock loud on the door. There's only one door. And there's only the one door. Anyhow, knock on that door, please, on the left. I do the music for therapy, and I got the multi-personality disorder and autism. And I've been sick all my life. I've been sick ever since I was born. Must have come from birth, this sickness, I don't know. I've been sick all my life, so. Anyhow, y'all take care and have a fine day. The sun's trying to come out in Kempful, believe it or not. We had snow flurries and rain earlier, and now the sun's trying to come out. So to recap this video, come by the Dennis Ramsey Paintings, please. 27 Canaan Avenue, Kempful. Apartment B, Nova Scotia, Canada, Yellow House White Trim. And to all you smartasses out there that run me down, stop it. You don't know half of my life what I went through. The things I went through in my life would have killed you. You wouldn't even be here today. I survived it. So don't run me down. If you want to run anybody down, clean up your own backyard first before you run anybody else down. Y'all take care and have a fine day. Peace out, folks. Peace out.